Happy Wednesday to all my crochet friends. How are you today? We're back. I'm so excited. Today we do not have a guest with us. It is just me. So we're going to chat. I'm going to show you a bunch of new things that have launched on the site. Some of them even today launching. So you may or may not have seen them. I have my friend Jen over in the background. She's going to be throwing in links for us and helping us out. But yeah, we're going to have a great time today. We're just going to chat. Ask away questions, ask what you want, what products or things you're working on. We're here to help, and we're here to kind of just have a little friendly chat. So come on in, say hello. I'm happy to be here on a Wednesday. It's always my favorite day of the week. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Dawn. Great to see you guys. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so before we get started, I want to share my sweater. So if you remember, I started out and I showed you guys the yoke of this sweater. It has progressively gotten bigger and longer and made into a full pullover now. The sleeves were killer. I don't know why, but I had the hardest time getting done with the sleeves, but they're both done. Look, I got 2 sleeves. I wove in all my ends last night. Go me. I wove them in, and it's this beautiful sweater. So it starts here with the lighter blue and then goes a little darker and a little darker and then a little darker down to the end here. This pattern is called the Libra Pullover, and it is by Anna Marie from Crochet Highway. So we're going to put her blog in there so you can see it. This pattern is not released yet. Okay, this pattern will come out on October 21st, but you want to go and start following along with her and everything else so that you can see when she posts that, hey, this is going on. Yeah, so October 21st, and not only is it the Libra pullover, but there's also going to be a Libra bag with the same stitch to it, but it's in a bag. You're going to love it. But yeah, this is my sweater. I finished it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Now, I did make mine a little bit more tailored. The pattern calls for a more oversized fit. It's just not what I wanted for this one. So I did go a little bit closer to my actual bust size. I love the fit of it. It is just gorgeous. I love it so much. I have to go try to take photos. We'll see how that goes. I want to say hi to Tammy and Christina and Cindy. My mom is here again. Thanks, Mom. Hello, Chris. Great to see you. Happy Wednesday. Yes, Mandy, that's my sweater. I'm so excited. I love when I make things and get to wear them, and I think they look good. So hopefully you guys like it too. But hi, Margaret. Great to see you guys. So again, we put the link into Crochet Highway's website. That's who you're going to want to follow. October 21st, this pattern will come out along with a bag pattern in the same stitch. I made mine in Stroll. The gray is Stroll, and then the color is actually Stroll Gradient, which we don't have on our site right now. We only have it on the Knit Pick site because those colors are getting discontinued. So we moved them all over there until we get our new colors in. But yeah, I took the ball apart, or the cake apart, and so that I could control the colors, because I had to actually use 2 cakes for the top yoke, and then as I worked down, it was 1 cake for the body and then 1 cake for the sleeves together. So that's kind of how it worked out. I love it. It was totally worth it. I hope you guys maybe go check out the pattern, grab some Stroll, either work with a gradient or grab a couple colors, or just do 2 colors. There's a lot of testers that are doing 2 colors that they have. They're gray as their main color, whatever that might be, some purples, some dark grays, and then they're just using 1 color in this like peekaboo color, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah. Okay. Hi, Shirley. Great to see you as well. Hi, Joy. It's so wonderful to have you. Hi, Cassandra. So there's a bunch of things I want to chat about. If you've got questions along the way, go ahead and ask them. I will be checking the comments and be answering them. Yes, Dawn. She is phenomenal. The worst part about her is she is not in our shipping area, and she is international. And so we have a really hard time getting her yarn to be able to do designs for us, but she's phenomenal. And I will talk about her till my face goes blue because her designs are really great and I do love them so much. Hi, Monique from Toronto. Nice to have you. Okay, so that's that. I also want to tell you guys or remind you guys about the Sydney shawl cowl that's going on. This is the Tunisian cowl that we have going on with Miroslava. She is Exquisite Crochet UK. I guess you can't see the blue part now that I put it up there. But it's this phenomenal shawl that is Tunisian. And so you get to learn the different parts. You get the honeycomb, you get some color work, you get some cables, you kind of get a little bit of lace in here. You really get to learn a ton of techniques in this cowl. And what we'll do is we'll throw the link in. And if you go over to our website, you'll get all the information. We have kits available, 4 different kits that you can purchase from. You can purchase the pattern exclusively on WeCrochet for the crochet along. We just started week 2, I believe, but you can totally catch up. You don't have to follow along exactly with the weekly cadence. If you can't do it, that's fine. I just got fuzzies in my eye. Here we go. The joys of working with fiber. But yes, so you can join along. There's also a sign up for email sign up in there and everything else. Oh, okay. Corinne is saying, will the videos be available after the cowl? Sometimes it takes me a longer time. I am going to have to get back to you on that. We are not in charge of the videos. That is Miroslava. She is taking care of it. I believe she said they will stay up, but let me send her a message and I will get that answered for you and we will let you know. I'll go ahead and comment back to your question once I have that answer because I'm just not 100% sure. Joy is asking, will you be getting more colors of Brava Tweed? That is a wonderful question. I want to say yes, because that's what I'm pushing for. But we will see. That is on our list for 2023 to do some planning for Brava Tweed and what we might be able to do. We've kind of been tossing around the idea of, do we bring in more colors or do we take it into a sport weight since we have Brava Sport, we have Brava Worsted. Do we do Tweed Worsted and Tweed Sport? So we're still trying to figure that out if we're going to go a different weight or we're going to bring in more colors of the worsted, or maybe we do both, but there will be something coming up in 2023 for Brava Tweed. I'm just not 100% sure yet what it is. So, Margaret, can you put Heatherly yarn under my value pack too? Is it not there? I really thought it was. Let me double check. If it's not, we can look into it and see what we can do. It's not that we are, excluding anything on purpose or whatnot. We just kind of, how do I do this in sale? Sorry, I'm trying to do it on mobile. And so it takes my brain a second sometimes to remember because it's slightly different than what it is on the website. So yeah, I guess maybe Heatherly isn't on here. You're right. Okay, we will work on that. We'll see what we can do to get those up there, but maybe we can get those up sooner than later that we would be able to do that. So thank you, Margaret, for letting us know about that, and we can take a look into it. Yay! Dawn is getting your shawl kit on Saturday. What color did you get? So there's 4 different colors for the shawl. This original color, we have a blues, we have a greens, we have a purple and gray. So there's all different kinds of colors. Mandy said, so talking about Brava Tweed and what we're doing with that, Christina said, I vote for I vote for Tweed Sport. And Mandy says, both eventually. So yeah, we'll work on it. We'll see what we can do for next year. Just so you guys know, it takes a long time to get yarn developed. It's a little bit faster with something we already have, like when we're bringing in new colors. But if we're bringing in something completely new or changing things up a lot, it takes at least a minimum of 6 months to just get like samples in. And then until we decide and place an order to get the full order in, it can take us a long time. So we've got a lot coming up that you'll start to see. But again, it just takes us time. And so we are working on a lot of things. In case you didn't see, we did have Elixir come out recently. This is a really great yarn. This one is, it is 45% alpaca, 35% merino, and 20% linen. It is so great. It's got this little black fiber in there. That's the linen that kind of goes through it. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Jen. That's why I was like, I think we have it, but she's talking about something different, Jen. Jen said the Heatherly Worsted value pack is out of stock because we're out of the agave, but that is for the complete value pack that gives you one of every color. I believe we're talking about putting it into the My Value Pack, where you can get 10 or more for the 20% discount. I think that's what we're talking about here. But yeah, so this is beautiful. The Elixir yarn, it's really soft. It's really great. Oh, Margaret said, well, I wanted to try out Heatherly, but ended up ordering Brava Tweed instead. You're still going to be happy. You're going to be so happy. They're both really great yarns. They're different in their own ways, but they're both beautiful. You're going to be happy with whatever you're making with either yarn. So yeah. Okay. So that was that. I wanted to also remind you of our We Collaborate going on this month. So Jen will throw in the We Collaborate landing page that you can go to, which is going to show you our featured designer, who's Michelle Moore. And if you don't know, you can get her patterns for 30% off for the month, or up until today. Today is the last day to get her patterns at 30% off. Oh my gosh, it's the 12th. Today's the last day. If you were looking for a pattern of hers, go grab it now. They're 30% off. We're the only place they're on sale right now. No coupon code, no nothing. It's just a discounted price on the pattern. Grab it today. It's the last day to get 30% off of any of them. She just put out the Hello Pumpkin Mosaic cardigan. So you'll find that when you click on the We Collaborate, and then if you click on her patterns and information, that'll show up. Phenomenal design. I'm looking forward to making it, but you can grab that one for 30% off, and you can't do that anywhere else. It's a brand new pattern. So make sure you check that out if you're interested. And we also have the We Collaborate with Megan Makes Do for these cute little pouches. Guys, we're under 30 left. So if you're thinking about getting one, go ahead and grab it now. When they're gone, they're gone. You're not going to be able to get this color and color sequence anywhere else. She made these exclusively for us. It is her normal mini tote size and functionality with the zipper. It's got the little hook inside that you can put stitch markers on, or maybe you have a scissors that has a little loop that you could loop onto here so you don't lose it and it's easy to find. They're an 8-inch pouch. They've got a flat bottom, so it'll sit up for you when you set it down, and you can pull all your stuff out. But again, there's less than 30 left. So if you were thinking about grabbing it, now's the time before they sell out, because they're not coming back. Also, with what is in here, I wanted to make sure you guys saw this again in case you missed it last time. This is something brand new for us. And what it is a stitch sampler, a swatch sampler pack. And it is all these mini hanks of all of our different bases. So you'll get a hank, and on it, it'll say what it is. So this is our Hawthorn fingering. And then you can wind these up into little balls, and then you can swatch with them. So you can see how the yarn is going to work out when you block it, or with a specific stitch pattern, before you go and invest in a whole sweater quantity of yarn. So we even have Stroll. I don't know where it is here, but we do have Stroll somewhere. And so you could get one of these, and you could go ahead and you could make a swatch up for your project. And then I don't have to buy it all, because I think I told you before, with this project, the yarn called for is a weight 2. And so I went and I used Heatherly Sport, and I was like, oh, this is going to be great. I wanted to use Heatherly. I did my swatch with it. Totally did not work. It was way too big. So I had to go down in a yarn size. So I went to Stroll, which is a number 1, or a fingering. And the only reason I knew to do that is because I swatched. And so these are great, because these are enough to get you a nice swatch for your different projects. You can wash them, you can block them, you can take them out and rework them again. And yeah, you can test out the yarn before you commit, especially with a sweater or a blanket or a shawl or something that's going to require a lot of yarn. These are a really, really great idea. And it's a really affordable price. I think they're like $1 or less a piece for one of these. And then you get all 15 of our yarn bases, weights, everything, that you can go and you can be checking them out. So we love them so much. Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea, Mandy. She said she loves the swatch samplers. She plans on ordering it and then using it in tandem with the yarn guide. That is a perfect thing to do. All right, hold on. I got to scroll back here. Mandy also said, learned Mosaic from Michelle. She has excellent tutorials. Yes, she has a whole YouTube channel with tutorials for pretty much every pattern that she does. The cool thing with that pattern that we were talking about, the Hello Pumpkin Mosaic cardigan, there's also a hat too that matches it if you don't want to go full cardigan. I forget what she calls it, but it is a different type of mosaic so that you don't have all the ends to weave in. And so I'm so excited to try it out and get to see it and get to try the technique as something a little bit different. Okay, so then Monique is asking, where is the pouch? So Monique, if you look in the comments, about one or two above you, it says link to We Collaborate. If you use that link, that's going to take you to the page and you're going to see Michelle on the left, and it's going to be all about her featured designer stuff. And then on the right, you're going to see the link for the pouch that you can go and you can purchase this through there. So that's the link that you're going to want to use for the pouch. I missed the sweater pattern. Is that on the website? It looks like Jen answered about this sweater pattern, and now she just put in the Hello Pumpkin pattern. So you can go ahead and check those out. I smell a future bundle of the Swatch sampler and yarn guide. Girl, you know it. We've been talking about it. We're thinking about bringing that in for the holiday season as a great gift for any crocheter. So you could have the yarn guide and you could have the Swatch sampler. We'll see if we get there. We're still trying to figure out all of our quantities to see if it works, but we've been thinking about that. So thank you. I'm glad you're thinking about it too. It means it must be a good idea. Yeah. So Margaret says you will fall in love with how easy the mosaic will be. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, inset. Thank you, Christina. It's an inset mosaic technique. It's something I haven't done before. I mean, I've done regular mosaic, but so I'm interested to see how this one's a little bit different. I mean, anything that I can lower the number of ends I have to weave in, the better. So this sweater, you have to, it's 2 rows of the gray, then 2 rows of the color, and then you're alternating back and forth. And some people were literally cutting the yarn after every 2 rows. I just laddered mine up. So I only had 2 ends like at every color change, or if I ran out of yarn in the gray and had to pick up another ball. But I was like, there is no way I am weaving in all those ends. Okay, Shannon just said she likes the banner here behind me. Jen, can you pull the link? This is from our festival collection. I want to, it's not the Free Spirit. Is it the, I'm thinking Boho Baubles, but that's the other wall hanging that we had in the collection. Jen, help me out. Can you find this pattern and link to it for us? But this is from our festival collection. So if you want to go to the website too, and you could type in the word festival in our search box, all the patterns from the festival collection will come up, but Jen will find that link for us and we'll throw that in there just for you, Shannon. I am drawing a blank on the name. You know, not that we don't have like hundreds and hundreds. It is the Free Spirit wall hanging. I was thinking it was, okay. So Free Spirit wall hanging is what this is. This is done in our Dishy yarn. The original was done in like rainbow colors, but we decided to go with more of this greens and yellows and purples motif for the whole collection, very flowery and whatnot. And so this is the color palette we went with, and then have the different tassels. We love it so much. Hopefully you will go and make one too. You could also do it with scraps and kind of have all different colors. Okay. I got a couple more things in my bag that I want to share with you. So I'm going to do one of those next. Yay, you're getting back into crocheting, Shannon. And wall hanging sounds really cool. They really are. I don't know. Let me try to turn this a little bit more and lift it. If you take a look up here, you can kind of see that's our rainbow wall hanging. Yeah, that one turned out really cute too. That is our Wool of the Andes tweed, and then it's got like some rainbow colors in there. We can pull that pattern too. Jen, that was from one of our magazines. I think it was this issue. Let me see here. It was from our home decor. Yeah, this one. It was from issue 8, our Playtime Picks. And it is called our Rainbow Showers wall hanging. So if you have issue 8 of the magazine, you'll be able to find it in there, or you can go and grab it on the website. This pattern is called Rainbow Showers wall hanging. I love how this one turned out. There's also this wall hanging in the issue too. This one is called the Tisket Tasket wall hanging. It's got really great little baubles in it. So there's a bunch of different wall hangings that we have on the site. If that's what you're interested in, Shannon, that you could go and check them out. So yeah. Okay. So something new we have on the site. It's been up for a couple days or weeks or whatever now, but I need to show this to you. It is a neck lamp. Guys, these are so, so great. Everybody always thinks, oh, neck lamps for books, you know, whatever else. This is a double-sided neck lamp. I'll try not to shine it in your eyes. But then there's a button on the top and you can push it, and there's setting 1 and setting 2 that gets a little brighter. You can turn on both sides. You could do one side. You can do what you want. I love these. These are the best thing in the world. I had one that was like a single light because it was supposed to be a book lamp, but I love it so much. These are perfect working at night. I actually had to use it when I was working on this color because it got really dark at nighttime to be able to always see my stitches with a darker yarn. But I love these the most for traveling in the car. Whenever we travel, especially over the summer for vacations and things like that, we tend to go large. Oh, hold on, I'll have to read those comments. We tend to go later at night and everything. And so these are great because I can sit and crochet. I don't have to have the internal car lights on to keep my kids awake or to keep my husband while he's driving distracted. So these are really great. I can move it. I can bend it because these are bendable. They're like the gooseneck. And so I can shine it right where I want to. Also, the great thing about this neck lamp is it is 3 AA batteries. Nope, sorry, AAA batteries. And so that is so much easier than a lot of the book lamps, which end up being the button batteries. And they can be not harder to find, but I don't have them around the house all the time. But I always have AAA batteries, and they're really easy to just keep in my bag with 3 extras just in case. I love it. I love that I can use one side. I don't have to use both if I don't need a ton of light, but I can turn them on. I have the 2 settings. It's got a nice little button on the top. It's just like a soft touch. You press it and the light goes on and off. This is what it looks like on the ends. It has a nice little soft pad here to kind of help it rest against your neck. I love it. These are an awesome, awesome, awesome Christmas or holiday or birthday gift for somebody, or put it on your list for somebody to get you. But you can kind of adjust it to however you want it to fit around your neck and shine on your project, or shine one on your project, one on your pattern you're reading, or however you want to do it. Okay, so hold on. I saw a bunch of questions coming in. So, okay, we put the link in for the neck lamp, and we have some other fun project or products on that page. So you're going to see all of them listed there, but we'll get there in a second. Yes, the neck lamp is great for crocheting in the dark, Dawn. Chris, oh my God, I love my neck lamp. I didn't have yours, but another. That's cool. Neck lamps are just really great. They are perfect for travel. They're perfect for working in dim light, you know, or like if somebody you're with is watching TV, so you don't want all the lights on. These are really, really great. Oh, so my mom is saying that it's hard to see the full wall hanging, but at the top of it, which you kind of can't see, I had my boys go out and find a stick, and then we crocheted it onto the stick so that we could display it. So a great way to bring some nature into it too. Or you could use a dowel rod, or here I just strung a piece of dishy through it so that I could hang it. So yes. Mandy, definitely need that. Yes, Christmas, here we come. We're already getting there, guys. We're starting to throw some stuff in for you. Monique asked about the magazine. Yes, Jen threw the link in there. We have the print version of all 9 magazines. Well, we have the print version of 9 magazines except for issue 2. You can only get that in an version at this point, but all the other issues you can go ahead and get as a print version. So Jen threw the link in there for this specific one if you want to grab it. But also if you look at the top navigation on our website under books, there's an option that says our magazine. So you can also go there to see all of the issues that we have. Let's see. What yarn weight is Stroll Tonal for the crochet along? Stroll Tonal is a 1 weight, a fingering weight. So you can, that's what you're going to need for this, is a fingering weight yarn. If you head over I think to Miroslava's website, she tells you the exact yardage that you're going to need. But if you're using Stroll Tonal, you need, well, she used 3 colors, 1 ball of each color. So 3 balls of Stroll Tonal total. Hanks, I should say Hanks. They're Hanks. Let me see. Okay, so Margaret says, I was using one, I assume a neck lamp, a different one for crocheting in bed, but then my daughter pinched it to read books in her bed. It's a really good thing to have if I need extra light. Yes, I know I keep hiding it from my kids because they want to read in bed too. And I'm just like, we're going to keep it here. So, okay, so I think I got everything. Oh, wait. Okay, so Mandy asked a question about a discussion for future issues coming, and are there more in the future? And I assume she's talking about the magazine, and we've talked about this a little bit before. We have discontinued the magazine until further notice. The reason being we've had so much trouble with printing and getting things printed. We were able to find a printer that can get us projects done in a very quick time, so that we can get more print things out for 2023, but they're not able to get us the magazine as quickly as possible. So we are changing the way we're doing things. We're still going to have a lot of great content. And so as we kind of continue into 2023, let me know what you're thinking. Wait till you see what we've got coming up and all the planning that we're doing and stuff, so that you guys can still get great content in a print version, but just changing it up a little bit so that we can actually get it printed, like for when we want to launch it and get enough quantity and keep the quality where it is and everything else. So the magazine itself is not going to be coming back for the time being, but we do have a lot of ideas or things that we're working on right now, so that we have some print things that are going to come out more regularly for 2023. That's the year we're going to. Yes, you're still going to get the great content, the great patterns, some tutorials and things like that. It's just going to be in a little bit of a different format, and something that we can do on more of a monthly basis as opposed to a quarterly basis. We've got you covered. We're working on it. Okay, we're coming down to the end of our half an hour here. So I want to jump into this last part that I want to share with you. If you are a bag lover, a tote lover, a chart keeper lover, a hook case lover, we got you covered. So you may know that we have the beautiful, beautiful tote bags over on our website. They're huge. They hold a sweater quantity. They hold a blanket quantity. They're just absolutely phenomenal. They're a faux leather feel to them. And we just got 4 new colors. So if you're over on the site, you would have seen our silver. You would have seen the gold and, or not gold, the mustard yellow. You would have seen the blue. And we had one other color and I can't remember, but that's okay. So we brought in 4 new colors. You'll notice they're a little bit different. This time they have this hank of yarn embossed on it, and inside it is just all black. It still has the same pocket. Everything else is the same. We did this because we were able to get the 4 colors in for both brands. So you can get these on Knit Picks. You can get them over here from WeCrochet, but the 4 colors are going to be the same. And so we changed it up and we just added a little bit of yarn here and kept the inside black. I love the change because, let me tell you, this is not just a yarn bag for me. This is a purse. This is going to soccer games, throwing everything inside. I love them. They're big enough that you can keep everything in here. I used mine for my sweater that I got. So all my yarn could fit in here, plus my project and everything we need. Yeah, Mandy says, what? Love these bags. So definitely going to have to get the new 4. Yes, you will. They're so beautiful. So this is the tote bag. If you've never seen it before, there is no clip on the top or zipper. It's just an open bag. It is a faux leather. It is humongous. You can fit so much in there. But let me show you the different colors that we got. So along with the tote bag, you can also get matching zipper pouches. And so we have this color here. Again, you can see the nice embossed yarn hank. It's got the gold clip here if you want to clip something onto it. It's got a nice gold zipper. Inside is black. Again, there's no pockets inside of this. It's just one open bag. I love these for keeping little projects in, or little ends of yarn, or my notions and things like that. You could get an essentials notion pack that we have as well and throw them all in here. They're really great, and they can either color coordinate or you can match. So here we've got this color here, and then we've got a matching color. So you could get everything all the same, or you can mix it up. So we have this color. I cannot think of what this color is, but Jen, I know, threw the link in there at one point, and so you'll be able to see all of them. This one is called Carrot. I do know that. It's an orange color. I know it doesn't really come up. I mean, it almost looks the same as this, but you can see when they're together, they're not. It's not a burnt orange, but it's just, I don't know, it's so beautiful. You'll be able to see the color way better on the website. They all have the little brownish gray bottom to it. I guess they're more taupey, not brown. Quartz, thank you. We have quartz. And then we have the taupe bottom to it. That's the same for all of them. They all have the gold zippers. They're all black inside. They're all the same size. We also have this raisin color, which is like a little bit of an iridescent purple. This one was specifically made to go with our Knit Picks family because their color is purple. So we got an iridescent, really beautiful purple in. This one's called Raisin. And then we have this last one. I forget what this one is called though too, but it's on the page. This is a nice light gray, a little bit to the blue side of gray than anything else. And again, it's got the nice taupe bottom, the gold zippers. So yeah, these are the 4 new colors. Let me see if I can show them all. These are the 4 new colors that we have. Cloud, thank you, Jen. I see, this is why we need a partner in crime over here, is to make sure I know what I'm talking about. There's too many names and colors and everything going on. But these are the 4 colors. They are beautiful. Oh my gosh, are they beautiful? I love them so much. So you can get all 4 colors in the zipper totes. You can get all 4 colors in the tote bags. You can also get all 4 colors in our chart keeper, which looks like this. Yes, it is a little bit like pumpkin. That would be a good one. We called it carrot, but it is a darker, it's more pumpkin. Again, we have the embossing here. And then when you open it up, it's black and it's got the magnets. It's got smaller magnets so that you can hold your pattern into the chart keeper, and then a long one so you can kind of drag it along and keep your spot for wherever you are in your chart or your pattern. A nice little magnetic closure here to hold it all together. But so you could also get a matching color of this, or you could mix and match either way. And then the last new item that we have is our hook cases upside down. Again, we went with the embossing here, and this has a double zip to it. You open it up, it's got a zipper pocket here and a zipper pocket here, so you can keep your notions in it. If you fold up your pattern, you could also keep it in here. And then we've got the little pockets along the side here that you can put each one of your crochet hooks. These work really great with our bright hooks. They also work really great with our wood hooks. And yeah, it's just a really great case. I actually have 2 sets of bright hooks because I had one, and then when I started the job, they sent me one, not knowing I had one. So I actually have both of my bright hooks in one case, and it's just easy to know, like, hey, this case is my bright hooks and everything else. You could also use this if you are by crafty. You could put knitting needles in here if you wanted to, or work it out. But yeah, this is really great. They're nice and thick and plush. They're going to protect your hooks. No problems. There's lots of room in here to add in scissors, a ruler, a pencil, notes, whatever you want. But again, so we have the 4 colors, and we brought in the 4 pouches, whatever you want to call them. So it's the same products that you've loved. They're a little bit different of a feel. These are more like, if you got one of the older colors, this is more like the gold. I keep saying gold. It's a mustard and a blue. That's the kind of feel it is. It's like the pebbled faux leather. Oh, there you go. Maybe it's coming through. So it's like that pebbled faux leather feel to it. That's the same thing for all of these pieces, but so you can get your hook case to match or get a different color. You can get a chart keeper, and then we also have the zipper pouches, and these are the 4 new colors. So we hope you love them. And Mandy says my next paycheck is now spent, and Gloria says just take all my money. Sorry, guys. But we worked really hard to get these colors. They took a while to get here, but we finally have them. We're so excited. We're excited that we have the new little yarn piece to it. And I love that too, because like I said, I use my tote bag that I have as a purse or as a bag that I take everywhere. And so I love that it has a little bit of the yarn love that I have, but at the same time, it's subtle enough that I really can take it anywhere. And it's just a really beautiful piece that you can use for projects or not. It's also great because it's so big that I can throw a project in here to take with me. Plus, the pocket here is so big that I can fit my wallet and my sunglasses in the pocket. And then I've got everything that I need to take with me for waiting around for picking up my kids, going to soccer practice, or whatever else you might need. And the strap is nice and long. Let me see if I stand up here. You can see it's nice. It's not right up in your armpit or anything. It's a really nice length. So Mandy says, right, Gloria, if they don't get all my money, Furls does. Yes. Sorry. We love sharing new things with you. I think I got everything. Jen, I can't think of anything else that I forgot. She's shaking her head. No, we think we got everything, but go check it out. Don't forget, we put all the links in here. We'll have all the links in the descriptions. Even if you're not getting them now, these are great ideas for Christmas. I like these too for if you have a friend who does crochet or knitting or even other crafts. You can grab this. You can open them up. You can put a gift card in them. You could put a needle set or a hook set in here or something to kind of give as a little gift. They'd also be cute for teachers. I know a couple teachers in our school knit and crochet. So this would be a great teacher gift idea too, even if it's not for yourself. These are also really great for just keeping everything organized in your purse or in your tote bag if you're using it as a purse. I know I have little zipper pouches in my bags that have like hand sanitizer in them, some Band-Aids, some tissues, other things that I might need. So these are really great for that too. And it just gives the little bit of subtleness that you are a yarn lover with a little hank that's embossed there. Mandy says, no complaints. We chose this life when we became crafters. Yeah, I always say to my husband, he used to tell me, why don't you get a job at like Michael's or, you know, a local craft store? And I was like, yeah, I can't do that because I would never bring home a single cent because I'd have to leave the store at the end of every payday and that just wouldn't happen. So, you know, this at least reins me in a little bit if I don't have that extra. Jessica, so we had the 4 colors we showed. We have the raisin. We have the quartz, which is a pink. We have carrot, which is blue. And what do we call this? Cloud, I think, which is the grayish blue color. So those are the 4. You can get them in the zipper pouch, the chart keeper, the hook case, and the tote. Yeah, or even if you grab one of these, and it really goes with all of the different colors that we have. If you buy a new tote bag and then you grab the little mini pouch to go with it, it's going to look so great together. So keep an eye out for our emails. We're always sharing some new things. Like we haven't even shared these in the emails yet. They're coming out, I believe, next week. You'll start seeing it in your email. So just keep an eye there to see the new collections, everything else that's going on. We've got our 12 weeks of gifting going on where it's a free pattern every week. You can check that out. It's in the left navigation of our site. You'll see a little ad there as well. And then we've got a packed full month of November of all kinds of fun stuff for you. So please stick around. We're going to have a lot to share with you then, but we'll be back next Wednesday. I think we have a guest next Wednesday. I don't know. I'll double check, or maybe we're doing a collection. I don't know, but we'll be back here next Wednesday to chat with you guys again. So thank you so much for joining us. It was so wonderful to have you here and to get to chat with you. I always appreciate it. And your questions, we're going to look into the Heatherly, getting into the My Value packs. You can grab all of those. We're going to keep working on the Tweed in the Brava Tweed line and see what we can get for you for next year. Thank you for spending your time with me. It means so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will talk to you next week. Bye, everybody.